going to do it all. I'm going to do it all, man. I'm going to do it all. I can't figure out why it's slowing right there. Is it the flashing lights? It has to be, right? Yeah, let's... Hey, Carla, we are in the beautiful city of Sherman Oaks, and we're going to be looking at the 405. You can put in there, too, if you like. Sherman Oaks, 405. Sherman Oaks, 405. Yep. Why did, like, the BMWs look like giant beavers? The kidneys. See, they're going to be out of there. I'm telling you, right when we go live, they're going to drive away. Like, right before we go live. Winter storm, he's not down there, is he? What the heck is going on there? What was that? Yep, told you. Told you. Told you. We should have gone to the tree down. Oh. Freddie, why didn't you force that tree on me? It's all your fault, Freddie. I'm not taking any responsibility for this. None. Right, Maria? And you know, and I guess Mario's going to be helping us out with that as well, talking about the wet roads out there. I thought we had a little saying about something like if the roadway's wet, we should fret or something like that. No, it is going to be when the road shines, take your time. Or if the road shines, take your time, and that is for real. I got to tell you that we just had a crash clear out here. We're going to be in the Sherman Oaks area taking a look at the 405. Those headlights actually going to be the southbound, making their way into the Sepulveda Pass. But where are we at? We got a good view. Let's depress all the folks that are going to be in the valley this morning. Take a look at that. That's the 405 from the 118. Yeah, all those headlights, super southbound. It is so slow and go today. Give yourself extra time on that ride. I'm going to take a quick look at the 101, making its way over to the 405. That one as well, really slow and go this morning. Like Maria said, take your time. It's already, the roads are definitely wet. Seeing a couple of spin outs this morning. These cars right here, you're going way too slow for any kind of spin out, but just kind of remember when it opens up, keep those speeds down. Of course, the roadway might be slippery. We don't want to see any problems. No bent metal, nobody getting hurt. Sending it back to you all in the studio, and good morning. Yes. Freddie. What? I heard Kester. What's cross? It's right by the airport. I'll tell you right now. Right there, that would be East Side. Kester and Satakoy, Stu, that is Fulton Junior High. Yes, sir. See, I thought it was the family. It was this guy. What happened? What happened, Freddie? Oh, okay. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh. Gabio. Maybe it was the high winds and a tree that's down across the valley. Well, there's the white van. I do too. Let's go live to the Catalina foothills. Where's the cap car? Where's the cap car? Did they already take the cap car away? I must have taken the cap car away. There's Fulton Junior High. Very young Stu Mundel used to go to school there. Blame them. Homeroom was 191. Mr. LaBelle was the print print class, but I never took print class. But it was my homeroom. Yeah, they used to have printing. That was one of the alternatives. No, I mean, yeah, they would. I didn't. It was homeroom. It was my homeroom. I didn't have class there. But it was the print. It was print shop. That's what it was. I was woodworking. I was woodworking all the way. Some of the lanes reopening. The police car towed away. Towed away. my goodness. CBS has got weather, and we've got this Nancy Guthrie stuff. I mean, this is like... the Catalina mixer. Look, I back the blue, but I gotta call it like it is. Looking at that damage right there, I would venture to say the police car ran the intersection. I'm not calling anybody out. I'm not looking for any hate. Do you think so? Because look at the front of the van. See, I'm seeing it the other way around. I'm seeing the police car went through, and because, hang on, I want to hear Mario's stuff. Oh, they're down over fiery crash. Oh, that's terrible. Of course it did. Why wasn't Skyfox there? Of course it's a Dodge Challenger. How did the Dodge Challenger get in the water? What, ours? Oh no, this is all stringer footage. I see the bugs on the corner, the companies. It was all stringer footage. Heads to a vote. Who's voting on it? Are the people voting on it, or the politicians? Because the politicians, it's a no-brainer. They're going to be like, yeah, okay, 10%. That's not. We got crazy inflation and whatever, but yeah, an extra 10%. Don't worry about it. Look at that. Cops out there with brooms. King of the road, trailers for sale or rent, rooms they let for 50 cents. Two hours of pushing broom. That's what how it goes. 2 hours of pushing broom gets you a 4x8 room. Ugh. This guy's like, give me my broom back. This broom's been seeing more action in this last couple of minutes than its whole life. Turn around! Turn around! Well, look at this, look at this. Oh, we're going to get another crash. Oh. Freddie, if we're going to wait till 30, I have a feeling this is going to be over as well. It's going to be the same thing like the 405 crash because all the cops are leaving. The cops are leaving, Freddie. We're on our way to a tree. On our way to a tree. Copy all. B-roll on a tree. Copy all. Oh my gosh. That's not a rookie cop. Kismet. Good morning, y'all. Flotilla. Make a deal. How about regime change? How about we go in there and set those people free? How about that one? Freddie, something's going on over there. Did you just make a Luxor comment? Here, I thought you were a youngster. Starting to sound kind of old. Yeah, your life's over. It's all rickets from here. Rickets and other old people diseases. There was a porthole opened up and the aliens were coming in. Where's this tree at? Is that the tree that fell? Is that tree on the ground? Looks like there's leaves. Uh-oh. Are we doing this for our traffic? Hey, I guess we're doing a tree down and road closers. We're in Sherman Oaks. Road closers, Sherman Oaks. Yep, tree down. We're going to try to cheer up that tree. I see branches. Maybe they cleared the tree and they're still working on the power lines. Yep. Thank you. I hope so. Maybe I should make the... Hang on, Freddie. I don't want to turn down Maria because she's all the way up. Yes. We're waking up people on my chat. Hey, Maria, good morning. Yep, it's been raining, and, a little bit of rain, and it was windy last night. Ooh, the wind came up a lot, man. You know what? A tree came down. We're in the Sherman Oaks area, and if you're one of those folks that's clever like me and says, oh, I'm going to take Valley Vista over to Beverly Glen to get over the hill to avoid some of that traffic, don't do it. Don't do it. We're showing that intersection right there, closed in all directions. Tree came down. That tree's pretty much been cleared up, and that's not really the big problem. When that tree came down, it took down some power lines as well. Department of Water and Power, they're out here right now. Apparently those lines might have been live or have been, but they got to work to put them back up. That intersection I'm showing you, that it really is the intersection of Beverly Glen and Valley Vista. That is a take for a lot of folks to get around traffic this morning. It's causing the traffic. Take a look at that. You can see it almost all the way down to Greenleaf over to Van Nuys Boulevard. So if that's your ride in the morning, you're going to have to find an alternate. You might have to actually get on the freeway with the rest of the folk. But keep that in mind. This is going to be here for most of the morning. I'm Stu up in Skyfox. Back to y'all in the studio. Good morning. All right. Maybe we'll do some actual traffic right now. Freddie, what did you say? You want us to go out to Rialto? Copy. Freddie, that happened because we worked together so much that you just had to think it, and I knew what was going on. Yeah. It was just the fox hive mind. Good. We're going back in? Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no, that's the one that Mario's on. That's that big sig alert, double fatal. Freddie, does Mario want us to be over him, or he's got that? I'm just checking in. All right. Yeah. 405 Sentinella, overturned vehicle. Next stop. It's kind of roughly that same area. Maybe that's what they're looking at too. You're Howard Hughes. Well, wait a minute. That's where Mario is. Mario's at Howard Hughes. Yeah, that's the double fatal. Isn't it Sentinella? Oh, it's Tinella. Tin. It's tin, Stu. Yeah, that's Mario's gig. I don't want to poach on Mario. I mean, if he wants aerials, we can give him aerials. Okay. Subdivisions in the high school halls, in the shopping malls, conform, repeat, cast out. I don't know. George Clooney says nobody stays at the Luxor. X says the power is out. Views and news from Skyfox. I like it. Skyfox. TOC, just checking in, seeing how your morning's going. Yeah, hoping you guys are having a good day. And the IFB. Yeah, thank you. I don't see it, though. I feel so... I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. So this is the one that's not Mario's crash. This is the one that's Mario's crash. That's Mario's crash. All right. Now it all makes sense. Yeah. Yep. Hey, Carla, we're going to be 405 Westchester. Westchester. I love it. Couldn't be better. Univision. 405. 405 freeway. 405 freeway. 405. 405. Oh, I'm so nervous now. Yeah, we need fuel. We got to go. Can't do it. I think they're in a commercial. Look at that car. It's autonomous. I guess it's a CBS minute, so it's going to be like 10 minutes for Fox time. That's right, Maria, and this one is a different one. You know what? This is right by Mario. You know, Mario, he finds the news. I'm telling you, he got down there. He was covering that, sad to say, double fatal. That's only about an off-ramp down the road. And while they were there, another crash happened. This one's going to be right there at Howard Hughes. Southbound 405. We're in the Westchester area. Now, that southbound 405, oddly enough, I was keeping an eye on it when I was trying to find the crash because I wasn't sure there were actually two. Take a look at that. That backup looks pretty ominous, but you can actually see it's open as you pass the 91. Apparently, a lot of people getting that info, picking up alternates. You're kind of slowing down by Venice, by 91. You're actually kind of really slowing. I'm sorry, am I saying 91? It's the 90. The 90 freeway is what I'm talking about, that little short freeway right there. But at any rate, it is a little bit of a slowdown. Give yourself about an extra 15 minutes for the drive this morning, and you can see it, that off-ramp actually is open, even though the crash is right there at the beginning. The second crash, that's the one that Mario's at, is part of that extra 15 minutes. You can see it right there. That's just past Howard Hughes. That crash, sad to say, double fatal. Northbound, though, looky-loo traffic from the 105 to that first crash. After that, you get past the 90, Stu, not the 91, the 90 freeway, and then it actually really starts to slow down once again. So the 405, really tough drive on the west side this morning. Sending it back to you all in the studio. I don't know if they took us because I heard their IFB, but then I turned it down because Maria tossed. SOP, man, SOP. I got something to tell them. All right. I think we're done here. They always get the good stuff on the west side. It's not, or it is? It looks yeller. It's yeller. It's yeller, Stu. Old yeller. Good for him. That's what I'd do. Hope that doesn't catch on. Bro. Bum bum ba-dum ba-dum ba-dum. A lot of people that drive with a weapon. Huh? Yes. Very soon. Why didn't we just go to downtown? Oh, okay. All right. I don't know. Michael Conley made the filer thing all popular because that was Bosch's wife, not wife, whatever, in the series and in the show. But I don't know. Those FBI profilers, I think they can get things wrong. I knows. I don't knows. It's called their gate. Interesting. Very interesting. Ten and a quarter % sales tax. Oh my God. How about sales tax revenues dwindling? Yeah, I was going to say, how about you fix the spending? It's like, there you go. Hey, Carla. I'm not doing traffic this time. I'm gonna talk about the taxes. I'm angry. Angry old white guy up here. 101 Westlake. 101 Westlake. 101 Westlake. Yes. Hey, good morning, Maria. This traffic report brought to us by Morgan & Morgan. We're taking a look at that 101. Technically, we're in the Westlake area, those headlights northbound. Coming away from the 110, yeah, definitely wet roads out here. It's actually raining in some spots. I know Maria's been talking about it, but I'm just confirming it. I'm just being her pip. I'm telling you, it is coming down on the west side and out here in Hollywood as well. It is wet roads, so take it easy out there. In some spots, you can't speed because the traffic's so bad, but in other spots where it is wide open, just kind of remember that roadway is slippery and take it easy. But as far as that 101 goes, tough drive this morning through the Hollywood area out to the 110. Also in the valley, give yourself extra time. You know the drill. Run the roadway shines, give yourself extra time. Let's take a look at some traffic hotspots. If it wasn't Morgan & Morgan, I was going to talk about the taxes. I was going to say something snarky. But it was, it's sponsored. I don't want to attach, .com. Yeah, I should just, go to my employer and say, hey, things are expensive, so I need a 10% raise. But it's just temporary. It's just temporary. 5 years. My spending's out of control, so but in 5 years it'll be better. Oh, I don't think we're going to be able to do that. What was the? I had an alternative. Son of a gun. Oh my gosh, I don't have a spotting stew. I wanted to do the. Yeah, we did the hospital. I don't know if we can get to Laurel Canyon. It's on the Hollywood side. Let's wait. Let's wait for the sun to come up a little more. I'll get the address, so just in case. That sounds like a legit reason. Love is in the air. Wow, look at that! It came up. It came up as the thing in our map. I rarely see that. Finding love at Costco? Maybe that's why I'm going there so often. I've been. How about I buy you a hot dog? I got lunch. No, we got. Oh, you know what? They might not take us. I think we're too tight. But be careful. Yeah. Technically, we have one, but I'm looking at the time, and Amanda's just rolling in. So, and that's going to go. Delete the app. Well, you want to keep your options open. I'm addicted to swiping. I mean, that's what that guy's saying, not me. So if I meet somebody at Costco, I can't go to Costco anymore? I wanna, but I have to mute my mic. I've got some X-rated pickup lines. Not kid friendly. Oh, cool. I'm dying here. Carlo, we're really going to do 1-5 Freeway Los Feliz. Los Feliz. But a bump. Yeah. Upside down pineapple. No, I'm going to go long. Talk about dating apps, pineapples. Tell people to get new wipers, check your tires, how to get yourself out of a swerve. No, I'm joking. I got to tell you that I've already got it in my ear. Make it short. But, you know what, let's take a look at that 5 drive right there. It is moving along through the Los Feliz area. Southbound, those are the headlights coming away from the 134 out to the 110. It actually is moving, and you know what? That means take it easy. If you got that wide open, you want to keep those speeds down. We don't want to see any more spin-outs today. Definitely raining out here. My quick question is, though, if you meet somebody, you find love at Costco, do you not go to Costco anymore? Because it's like the app, you know, oh, I met this one there, so I can't go to Costco anymore. Anyways, back to you all. Take it easy on the 5. What? Carla, you too. Take it easy on that ride home. Roads are wet. Don't be messing around. Yeah. Going through Gorman, you don't want to get into, I don't know. Hopefully there's no sleet. Sleet or snow. I don't know how cold it is. Oh, yeah. No doubt. Hey, good morning, Bill. I think the first one's probably gonna be the 10 Mid City. That sounds safe. 10 Mid City. Yeah. The cloudy. They said it was drug trafficking drones. What? Hey, good morning, Maria. Good morning, everybody. Taking a look at that cloudy, stormy downtown, and we're going to show you some of that 10 drive. You know, a lot of times I'd be like, oh, look at that 10 wide open and moving well. Today, because of the wet roads, I get worried for you folks out there. Just because you can get those speeds up out there, you want to be safe. The roadway is definitely wet, definitely slippery. Take your time out there this morning. Just because you can kind of pick up those speeds, remember, puddling still happens on the far sides, the right and left side of the freeway. Try to keep in those middle lanes, and of course keep an eye on what's going on in front of you. As far as the road goes this morning, I'm showing you that 10 freeway. This portion right by the 110 looking fantastic. Yeah, there is a little bit of slowing and going on the westbound over to making your way to the 405, but not that usual deal. A lot of folks sitting this one out just because of the wet roads. Don't blame them. Be safe out there, everybody. That 10 freeway, you're doing better than most days, especially on the westbound ride. Eastbound ride wide open and moving well. Send it back to you all in the studio. Good morning. I don't know if we're going to do that middle one. We probably not, because they're busy today. You want to try right now and then try again after 30? Because I'm looking at, I mean, it could be just the clouds between here and there, you know? It's definitely on our side of the hill. Raindrops keep falling on my lens. Ooh, I see hillside. Is that going to be a plus or a minus? Oh, no, that's not hillside. That's just darker. No, it's hillside. I can see through that cloud. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. Well, I mean, I know it's in the foothills, but it's definitely on our side of the hill. Look at that. Live on Love Street, linger long on Love Street. She's got a house and garden. I'd like to see what happens. Do, 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 do. Door dashing. So dashing. That's it. The Canyon Country Store might not be here anymore, which I find very hard to believe. It is. Some guy named Jim Morrison used to live right over here. That's Jim Morrison's house. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba, when we come back around to the front, because that's pretty much the only thing we can really see for that shows it as a store. Let's park there just for a moment. I don't think Jim's home. Apparently, I've heard rumors that, of course, the house has been renovated like 1,000 times, but apparently he used to write on the bathroom wall, and I guess there's a bathroom that they have, there's a wall they have not touched. Hippy dippy baloney. The store. Look at the Coca-Cola sign. Man, I wonder what that sign is worth. That Canyon Country Store with the Coca-Cola stuff on it. Can we just little bit counterclockwise, like to the right? There's some faded stuff on the side that I want to grab some pictures of. 708, 710. Don't do it yet, Stu, because you can't make out what you're looking at. Hippy dippy baloney. It is a cool building. Love Street lingers long on Love Street. All right, I think we've documented this enough as far as the song and dance that I can do to accompany it. I think we've got it. 7:08-ish. that's kind of a cool shot, Stu. Yeah, well, you're not quick enough. That's what a good photographer would have got that shot already. A lot of speculation going on. The cloud? F. Oh, that was the other one that I wanted to do. Hang on, slow it up just a little bit. I just want to get the address. Is it? It's this thing. Yeah, this building. I want to do this building because it's got that giant chocolate fountain thing on the top. Well, it's kind of raining, and it's just. I'd rather have more of a generic look, but yeah, I want to. I know nothing about the building except it's been there forever, and it's got the giant chocolate fountain on the roof with no chocolate. Liberty, equality, fraternity, and devotion. I have no idea. But the actual address is 4357 Wilshire. 4357 Wilshire. It's the Scottish Rite Masonic Temple. I finally made it. Meow. Blood-sucking vampires. My YouTube stalled out. Excuse me? Nonsense. Right? Nothing worse than an empty chocolate fountain. You know, I work so hard to impress you, Bill, and what do I get? There was no murder there. Never really happened, as far as we know. I see what you did there. Very clever. Is it raining? Bum, 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 bum. But, sure thing. Slow the roll just a little bit, sir. Maybe turn the helicopter to the other way, the other way. I want clouds, clouds, clouds. We are directly over the beautiful Commerce area. There you go, perfect, right in here. What are we looking at? It's East LA. Looking at East LA. Southgate? Oh, I'm sorry. That's Alhambra, isn't it? Copy. Copy. You want it? You got it. Dripping like water. What happened to Christina Applegate? Don't tell Mom the babysitter's dead. Boom, 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 boom. Why do I have to watch all these ads? I don't want to watch ads. I don't want to watch the ads. More ads. Come on. Now I got to watch ads to read the comments. Well, the dishes are done. You like a clean plate just as much as we do. $44.01. That's a typo or something. $99. Oh, faux show, faux show. Oh. I can't get premium. I got no money for premium. What? That's me every day. Ugh. Yeah, I know that she had health problems, but she also smoked like it was like going out of style. Stars and hearts. Ooh. Should have been. I don't know. I zoned out. We will be on the. Let's just stay here. Can we stay here? We're going to be on the. That can't be the 10. Is that the 10? Let's do the 60 through East LA. 60 through East LA. I don't know why my voice keeps cracking. I guess I'm going through puberty. Finally. 60 East Los Angeles. 60 East LA. Actually, you know what, we could, if I mean, we're still more than a few minutes away. If you want to hang out here, I can totally do the whole, what do we want to talk about? Do we want to talk about the 5 or do we want to talk about the 60? Let's talk about the 60. So that we have both of them in the shot, is what I'm saying. Looking through the haze and the rain and the sleet. Really? No more excessive violence. He's going to stop all that. Dump truck. Holiday Road. Oh, 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 oh. Holiday Road. Hubba, hubba. Bring those chains. We have no windshield wipers. That would be slapping out of tempo. But, yeah, well, you know what? We don't need it. Skyvox always moving. It's going to keep that wind against that windscreen, and the raindrops will just blow off. Not so much for the folks down there on the roadway, though. You guys got to keep those wipers on because it is very slow and go, and I think that's almost a good thing. I pushed into that 60 freeway. Boyle Heights, East LA, we're right there at the border. Skyvox directly, like if I look straight down, that would be the East LA interchange. So all those vehicles making their way away from the 710 over to the East LA interchange, those headlights, you can see it right there. A little slow and go this morning. I think a lot of people are staying in today, maybe working from home, calling this one out because of the rain. Wise thing to do, indeed, play it safe. But as far as that ride goes, give yourself extra time on that 60. Taking a quick look at the 5 drive right there. Kind of the same deal. Headlights making their way over to the interchange. You're going to be slow and go. Moving away a little bit better, but keep those speeds down. Those roadways are wet. Sending it back to you all in the studio. Good morning. Strong romantic gift ideas. Maybe I can get my cats some Valentine's Day gifts. Legos are awesome. Did you get her flowers? Lego flowers? Okay. Oh, that's cool. I love the Lego, and I'm still, I don't have a spot for it yet, but I've got a bunch of Lego stuff, and oddly enough, a lot of flowers. A lot of flowers gifted to me as Lego, but I've never really built them, and then I got a little guff for not building them, but I like them in the box, and I want to display the boxes, I think the boxes look cool. Nah. I have some of the original Technics. Like they had a Technics car with like a 5-cylinder, engine, but it's like old school. Little transmission that actually works. Little 3-speed with a reverse. And yeah, I don't think it's worth anything. I don't have the original anything for it. I just know the original pieces, but they're it's in a shoebox. I got the knockoff Breaking Bad trailer, but it's not Lego. It's like some and disappointingly, you know, it's a knockoff, and so you get knockoff quality. There was parts, yeah, and parts are missing, or there was, you know, incorrectly, you know, sorted. Oh, heck yeah. Okay. Right. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Who's hey doing me? Is that Freddie? What's up? We'll make an effort. We'll head over there. Right. Yeah. Well, right. That's kind of like mine, but mine is like the beginning of that. It's like the first generation of that. But you got to also remember they got to pay copyright for the names, and that's one of the reasons why those things are expensive like that. Psycho killer. Do, 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 do. We're actually rushing over to. Um, how far out are we? We'll stop on the 101. We'll stop on the 101. Hopefully this will turn into nothing, but we'll stop on the 101. 101 Hollywood. 101 Hollywood for you, Bill. 101 Hollywood. Wasn't there like a massacre? Copy out. I'll be here. Maybe. Mostly. The yearning. It's like moonlighting. It's not Aroxia. That's the best toss ever. You know what? I'm using that one on my resume. Here we are. This one is brought to us by Jacoby and Myers Injury Lawyers. Taking a look at the 101 drive through Hollywood. Is it raining? Is it not raining? Doesn't make much of a difference. The roadways are still wet. Take it nice and slow. In this case, you don't have much of a choice. You're hitting the brakes right about Melrose. Kind of slow and go over to the 110. But if before that, it is wide open from Cahuenga Pass. So keep that in mind. You got to keep those speeds down. If you're going from the 110 out to the valley, that ride looks fantastic. Again, just keep those speeds slow. We don't want to see any problems, any bent metal or anybody getting hurt this morning. Let's take a look at traffic hotspots, shall we? All right. LAX, next stop. Let me break open the scanner. Crack it open. I don't know, an evacuation. Yeah, I'm trying to find out what it is. I'm listening. I got the scanner up, but it's been quiet. Well, it's definitely not on fire. Which one did they say it was? 4? Freddie, did you say 4? Terminal 4? All right, let's just do it this way. If it was 4, that's 1. All right, that's one. That's two. That's free. I thought this was Terminal 5 was the international. Capering? Capering showers? I like capers. Not too shabby. Well, if I can get a confirmation on which terminal is for, we might have to get on the other side and look to the north. I don't think they're going to let us cross over, so it's going to be difficult. Skybox Simon Desk, is this turning into something, or is this just everyday occurrence at LAX? Because I'm not seeing anything fire trucky or any kind of first responders. It's new. Well, there might be something going on because I don't see any traffic. I don't see any cars at all. I'm trying to see if I see anything in the reflection in the windows, because that's a little unusual. Maybe let's go to the south to look north. Maybe there is something going on. Sorry. Well, that's definitely not evacuated. I can see all the people there. What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? Yeah, they definitely have all the lanes blocked because there's a lot of traffic. Simon Dest, just checking in. Are we staying here? Do we have any information? What's going on? I can tell you to get to the other side is going to be a lengthy situation, and we haven't moved. So anyway, the road is clearly closed. As far as evacuations, I don't see any first responders. To get to the other side, to look this way, is going to be, we might actually even have to get fuel because we can't just go over because of the clouds, and they're not letting us do a shoreline. So we'd have to go all the way like to the 110 and then come back around on the 105. And if this, and I don't think this is Terminal 4, and if it is, that's definitely not evacuated. Imagine that. Pardon me? That's probably PD. Probably says airport police. That's what I'm guessing. They're going to let us transition, or are you talking about going home? Oh, yeah, we can do traffic at the top of the 8. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just pick up the 405. Let's go. Shot an innocent person with a gun that tried to pull on never mind. Yeah. Okay. Four oh five Westwood. 405 Westwood. Four oh five Westwood. 405 Westwood. Yep, things are starting to get wet up in the out in Mount Wilson because we're starting to get that weird reverb. Hey, good morning, Lisa. 1 minute. 1 minute? That's like forever. Hey, Maria, good morning. And you know what? I'm always put a positive spin on it. This one, I'm really thinking this is really great news. Take a look at this 405 freeway. Now, we're going to make our way over to the Brentwood area. I'm sorry, the Westwood area, but we're starting at Brentwood. Look at that. That's the southbound lanes, and it's moving along. Yeah, definitely going to come into a little bit of slowing as you make your way over to Sunset, but then it opens up again on those southbound lanes, and it looks really good through the West LA and the Westwood area. Northbound, kind of the same deal. Yeah, it does bog down as you get closer to the 105, but for the most part, this is really unusual traffic pattern, and it's for the positive out here on the west side. If that 405 as you drive north or southbound, get out there now. Looks like that ride is fantastic. Sending it back to you all in the studio. Good morning. Yep. Not the way I want to go. Carefully remove. They use ropes and they pull the body out. Ugh. Hope they were unconscious. swiftly. Yep. They know who does. These guys and their Bitcoin. It must be like a little tech ring that wound up kidnapping her, because it's all Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. Be careful with those kind of comments. Well, it just shows you that they, even though you don't have a subscription, and even though they say they don't keep it, it's somewhere. You know what I mean? It took, why did it, she didn't have a subscription and, with Nest or anything like that, but it took 10 days for them to get the footage. And but it just shows you, though, it's like when they say, oh yeah, well, we don't have it, they have it, it's somewhere. It's just how badly do you want it? Yeah, the footage is, probably still there somewhere. That's what this is. No, this is Nest, sorry. I said there's a Nest. Gabby all, Robert. Probably going to see us soon.